check it out, checking in. Uh, we're gonna let you introduce yourself, man. I'm starting to let people do that now. It's better.
Okay. Man, well, my name is Geno Cacho. I go by, Eugene, but my homies call me Geno. I'm an entrepreneur based out of LA, Los Angeles, California. And I'm a fitness enthusiast. And that is my pride and joy.
Excellent,
Amen,
excellent.
amen, brother. So we're gonna start off where you come from, how you was raised, and what it was like growing up in LA.
So where do I come from? I'm first generation American. I was born in Los Angeles. I'm the first in my family to be born in Los Angeles. My parents are from Honduras. And growing up, man, it was different, for especially for me, just being an Afro Latino kid, growing up at school, being able to speak Spanish, being able to speak English, but so I grew up speaking Spanish my whole life. I learned English when I was like 3 or 4, you know what I'm saying? Playing around with the kids in the neighborhood, started to catch on, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, so
that was that, also us too, having to fight through that gang culture. That was real heavy going up. And all the homies was like involved with that. And it was like you go from graduating elementary school, 5th grade, to going into middle school where everybody start banging out all of a sudden. Like y'all go from playing with action figures to playing with guns and knives and stuff. It's like overnight. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So I'm sure you guys can relate to that too. You know what I'm saying? Then lost a few friends to the streets and stuff, but always tried to figure things out and try to find a different alternative, to life and just trying to be happy and positive.
absolutely.
Dang, that's deep, bro. So
Mhm.
see, because I knew you spoke Spanish and stuff like that, going to high school with you and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
you be speaking Spanish and shit. But how like coming up, like when people see you out here, do they identify you as Latino first or black usually?
Nah, they identify me as black. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, for some reason, like it's more accepting in the black culture that like when they look at and they see that I speak Spanish, they're like, oh yo, that's dope. But like when it comes to like my Latino friends or they friends or people that come into contact as Latino, and I tell them that where I'm from and all that, it's like, oh, you're not black. You know what I mean? You're not
Right.
you're not black. You're Latino. You're not black. And I'm just like, bro, like, have you looked at what I look like? How do you know? How am I not black? You know what I mean? Or my hair is like a lot more curlier than yours, and there's some nigga traits. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-huh.
can I curse on this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
good to
believe.
go.
Oh,
Let it fly, champ.
yeah. So I mean, that's been an ongoing thing. It's just like, I'm not Latin enough for the Latinos, and then, you know, not black enough for the black. You know what I mean? That was like my first
Age
struggle.
old
But then,
paradox.
yeah. So I think as I got older, like people just like understand and open their minds. Like, black people come in all shapes and sizes. We all over the world. You know what I'm
All
saying? Like we
over,
know
bro.
all different languages. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
don't know not one culture of people that can go anywhere and like be good. You know what I'm saying? As far as like,
Yeah.
all right, I got homies that are from France and they speak French, or I got homies that's from Germany and they speak German. You know what I'm saying? And I got homies that's Spanish and they speak. You know what I mean? So it's like
yeah,
I think we're like truly the only people that can really. You could be find us everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we
My
all over the world.
in our family, we got like people from Ecuador and stuff like that. And I was
Okay.
expecting like
So,
the same thing, like to see them like more Spanish looking and stuff like that. And then when we see like pictures and stuff like that, we're like, they just like black from a different place. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
That's
I
all it
bet.
is. That's all it really is.
So it's like, and
You
then
know?
I was looking at this documentary recently, and then they were saying like how they split up Africa and all that. Like that's not even like accurate to like how they were like how things were like how the borders and stuff were back then. So the
Yeah.
map we got now is not accurate, and it's saying like all like the Middle East and stuff like that. That was like that's something new. That was never even considered the Middle East. That was all Africa. All of that was like, and they called it some different name or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, cradle civilization, baby. It is what it is. They try to, how you say, they try to really like diminish our history, our rich history. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And like, they just want to put us in a box and just call us niggas. That's all we are. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And, it's crazy.
Yeah, we got plenty of history for sure, man. It goes back far too long.
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
let's jump into the business questions, man. So,
yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
how did you actually start your business?
Oh, the CMOS business, man. I mean, I started that literally like right when COVID was about to hit, a little bit before like it was official with the world went on lockdown. I was working security. Oh, I'm still working security, but now I'm a manager now. Security spot that I work at.
Oh, okay.
But man, I don't know, bro. I was going through it. Like as far as health wise, like I was always in shape. You know, I fought for a little bit. I did MMA for a little bit, and that kind of like went down. Like I wasn't really pursuing it as much. And then I don't know, man. I guess I just hit some type of depression, bro. Like my body was like diminishing, like as far as like weight wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to go to no Western doctor to tell me what I got and give me all these type of pills or whatever. So then I
Right.
just started looking at holistic healing, and I ran into like Dr. Sabi and his teachings. And Dr. Sabi is like, if you guys don't know, he's like part of the same country. He's from the same country my parents are from, Honduras.
Oh
So
yeah.
like I was able to like connect through an ancestral type of like thing. And I was like looking at all his lectures, and he talked about CMOS. And I was like, all right, let me see what this CMOS is all about. So then, bro, I started really like tapping into CMOS, and bro, it like really like changed my life. Like as far as like, you know, reading about the properties and reading about the benefits. I was like, yo, like I really gotta try this stuff. So then I was able to find like some type of seller online. I bought some and I started making my own from scratch. And I learned on YouTube on how to make the gel. So then started doing that, and bro, the rest is history, bro. Like I started like just doing it, and then I was like, you know what, maybe I should make this into a business. Who knows? So then I designed my logo. I had my friend, he's a graphic designer. I'm a huge like anime Street Fighter fan, so I had him put the character Dawson as the original logo, and I just had him customize the skin tone and all that, and his costume. I customized the color, and then I just bought basic stickers, and then I bought like mason jars, the ones you get at Target. And then, bro, that was it. You know, ever since then, I just kind of started on Instagram, and then boom, everybody was asking about it, like, yo, what is this? And then I started to like really like blow up off of that and explain and educate people.
Yeah, you
And
got
then
an
as it
amazing
got
story,
bigger, I was
bro.
able to invest in a website. I was able to invest in like actual labeling. And then I'm in a few farmers markets locally, and my e-commerce, I'm trying to grow my e-commerce. So the website, we just redid it. We just redesigned the logo, and here we are, 2 years later.
Man,
That's
really
amazing.
booming out. You got the story you flying out to Honduras and actually like jumping into your roots and all that.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to do that one, man. And you
exactly.
got it going. And it was a life-changing experience. Because
Yes,
usually
sir.
people hear about the sea moss or they read up on like these little ingredients, they be like, oh, what? This is crazy. But like they don't know if it actually works or not. And you didn't actually tried it out and it worked good for you, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
So what type of properties does it actually have? Like
So
what
it has
some of
CMOS by
the
itself has 92 out of 102 minerals and vitamins your body needs. So instead of taking dozens and dozens of capsules and pills and stuff, you could just literally narrow it down to just that one uh, gel and CMOS, and it has 92 out of 102 minerals. It has calcium. It has iodine, which is really good for your thyroid. It has potassium, magnesium, selenium, vitamins A, B, D, C, G, K, all these things. And it's only one product. It's holistic and it's alkaline. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So, and
absolutely.
that's really one of the main things that Dr. Sabi teaches is you must fully always alkalize your body. So he has a specified diet, like a vegan electric diet. You know what I mean? Like no
Mhm.
meat, no sugar, no alcohol, no canned foods, no processed foods, no GMO veggies. It's pretty hard, man. I tried it for like about a month. Man, that was tough, but it was good though. Man, my body feel really, really good.
Yeah, because what does it actually mean to alkalize your body or
Yeah.
To
and then what
neutralize the
can you
pH
eat?
levels in your body.
You said what?
Hmm.
To neutralize the pH levels in your body.
Okay.
So like
Like acidity to what's the other one called?
to alkalinity.
Okay.
Okay.
You need
Yeah.
more
So your
alkaline.
body. So a lot of the foods, a lot of the things that we consume on a daily basis are very acidic, like
Mhm.
calcium, like alcohol, um,
Mm.
meats, processed foods, things that make your body inflame. When you inflame, right, mucus build up that acts as a host for any disease.
Yeah.
So if you guys read up on Dr. Sammy, man, he actually had a civil case filed against him because the federal case filed against him against the medical industry or whatever because he was
Yeah,
claiming
they
that he
came
could cure
after him.
cancer. And bro, it's online. Like read up on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the documentary, man. I still want to see that, man.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
documentary gonna be on fire. That's gonna be a good
Yeah,
one.
well, Nick Cannon's supposed to pick it up for Nipsey or something. We ain't heard nothing yet.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Silent.
Nick Cannon is working on it. So I mean, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. But yeah, like I mean, I kind of try to shy away from all that because I don't want to like. There's millions of people out. There's hundreds of people out there trying to mooch and make profit off of
Yeah.
his name. So I don't want to disrespect and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So I
Mhm.
kind of try to shy
Especially he
away.
came from Honduras.
Yeah, that's all I say. That's all I say is that I mean, it's from the same. We're from the same peoples. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and I absolutely didn't like that. A lot of people jumped on and was like, oh, Dr. Sabi's herbs and Dr. Sabi's this, Dr. Sabi's that. And the family
yeah,
was like, none of them are us. Like
yeah,
ours is called this. I don't
yeah,
remember the name of it right
exactly.
now, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
follow the
you're
dude on
from
Instagram. Let me ask you, how was day one for you? Like once you had your business and everything and it's time to go, you got to sell your first item. How was day one and where did you make that first dollar?
that first batch, I literally made it in my kitchen, man. I was like, fuck it, let me. I launched my CMOS page, and then I just kind of like people were just asking me, so I posted it on Instagram, and then like I got like at least like 10 people asking me, yo, what is this? I heard about this, and then boom, I directed them to the Instagram, the official Instagram that I made, and that was it, bro. I had people pull up to the crib and just pick it up. I was selling them at the time for the 16 ounce. I was selling them for $25 a jar. So I made like about like what 12 jars. Sold all of them within the first 2 days.
How
Damn, that's
long does
good.
it actually take to make the products?
Usually it takes like 2 days because you got to clean it first and you got to soak it, right? You got to soak it. Then after you soak it, you got to drain it and then blend it with more spring water and then wait for it to gel. It usually takes like 2 hours for it to gel up perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sound like a real process, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 2 days, like about 2 days, I would say. 2 days. If you really wanted to like kind of cut it short, you could do it all in a day. You probably start it off in the morning early. Like I'm talking about like 6 in the morning, clean it up, boom. And then like it usually takes like about 8 hours for it to rehydrate and puff up. So once it puffs up, that's when when it puffs up, that's when it's soft enough. You blend it with more spring water. You put it in the jars and you put it in the fridge. Let it cool down. Once it cools down, it takes like about 2 hours. You can really do it all in a day. But I like to do it too, just because I don't want to rush it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Quality. Right.
Well,
Absolutely.
how do you consume it? Like, what do you mix it with something, or how do
Yeah,
you eat?
you put it in smoothies. You put it in anything that you like to consume daily. Like so, I would put it in my tea. I put it in my smoothies, things of that nature. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You
So
use
once you do that, it's pretty much good to go. You can eat it by itself if your palate ain't sensitive. It doesn't really taste like anything. What kind of creeps people out is the texture. It's like flavorless gel.
Yeah.
And I got the original. I got some that's mixed with herbs and stuff, and then I got other ones that are mixed with like loose leaf teas. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of try to cater to everybody.
So it's mainly just basically about getting them nutrition up in people's body and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
the
Make
minerals, man, the mineral deficiencies in the body, because a lot of our foods and nowadays aren't really like, they don't really come with any type of nutrition. We're just easy eating empty vessels of food.
yeah.
So I just definitely wanted to make something and provide something that was accessible to everybody and
Yeah.
something that's legit. You know what I mean?
I'm
Mhm.
definitely have to get me some. I'm on my health path right now. I'm trying to drop some weight. I didn't
Okay.
put on weight, so I'm trying to drop it. Like I'm like I'm like 220 something, 226 right now. I don't think I'm supposed to weigh that much.
Oh yeah. Well, shit, man. I mean, bro, whatever it takes to get the journey popping, bro. I mean, it starts with your diet first. You know what I mean? You got to make sure what you're putting in is solid, and then boom, the workouts and all that. Combine that with the movement, bro. You got a recipe for success right there.
I basically been starving myself like the last couple days. But
He's
you know
Well,
what?
well,
It's
you
been
can fast.
helping though, actually, because I've been feeling like better, like looser, like I'm giving my body a chance to push all that shit out or something.
probably been
Yeah,
eating too much.
it's
Yeah.
intermittent fasting. You got to fast, bro.
Mhm. So like the
You know?
last, I haven't eaten today yet. I had coffee this morning and shit like that. But I haven't, and it's weird because I'm not hungry. It's like my body is already like full of shit. Like we don't need nothing right now.
Yeah. No, but I mean, telling you, bro, it's intermittent fasting. You got to look that up too. Dr. Sabi's really big on that too as well. Fasting, giving your digestive system time to regenerate. You
Yeah,
know, because think about it, you constantly pushing food through your body. You don't give your body a break because it takes energy to break all that shit down. That's why when you
yeah,
have a meal, bro, you feel sluggish because your body's using a lot of energy to break that down.
Mm-hmm.
So
Keeping you nice and weak. Like, just chill for a minute, bro. I'm using that.
While
yeah,
while we while we on this too, I was looking up this dude told me that like beans and rice didn't have any nutritional value, and I'm thinking like, man, this can't be true. Like the fucking ninjas and shit eat this shit or something. You know what I'm saying? Like what the
yeah.
like rice, like, and then I looked it up and like it literally has barely any nutritional. It's like a filler
That's why you
food or
gotta
something.
eat brown
Yeah,
rice.
that's all it
Brown rice
is.
is where it
Empty
is.
calories.
Man,
However, though, if you
Thick
wanted to make a
skin.
complete protein, a complex protein, you mix rice and beans together, you got a complete protein, like complete complex carb type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like carbs and shit, man, like they're not really designed to be ingested like that.
yeah, it's not like there's no nutritional. You think if you eat that, like, oh, like this is gonna work better. It's like very little nutritional like value
Yeah,
to eating that shit, man. That shit
yeah,
blew my mind, man. Like,
for
and I'm
sure.
looking at like the percentage of protein and the percentage of like, and it barely has anything. It was like I think rice was like
Right.
fucking 7% fucking protein or something, or like 7 milligram protein or something, like so minuscule of
Something
them.
like that. Something like that.
Crazy.
And I put
Okay,
on
we
some
only got a
sports.
couple more questions. Let me ask you about your advertisement really quick. We can get you up out of here. So,
Mhm.
how's advertisement now versus when you started?
Well, advertising now it's more like I gotta find ways. So I use like a lot of Instagram. Um, Instagram. They have, I mean, they have Instagram. What is that? Advertisement for Instagram. So I use that. Also a lot of word of mouth. I got my clientele that's like gonna be with me to the day I die. You know what I mean? But then they tell their friends, and then their friends tell their friends. Um, people look at Google as well. People when they look us up at online, we're like one of the first people that they find. You know, you Google CMOS in Los Angeles, we'll come out. We'll be some of the first to come out. You know what I mean?
Nice, nice, man. That's amazing right there. Because I was
Hmm.
gonna ask you where does the most of your traffic come from?
Yeah, I would say like through our farmers markets, but then also online. We've been killing it online the past couple of weeks, so trying to keep that going and not get complacent.
Okay. And then one of the most important questions, how did you build your team? Like the people around you to help you get things going and actually make it work. How did you build that unit?
So right now it's me and two other guys. So I started it all by myself. Like I did everything, bro, from shipping to labeling to manufacturing, all that. You know, I was doing it by myself for a minute. Then it just got too much. And then my business partner is one of my best friends. I actually grew up with him, and he kind of wanted to hop in and jump in. And he's been some, he's been kind of like in it with me. And then like I recently added another partner. He's like a, he's like a genius, man. He started like, he has like, I don't know how many clothing brands, but they're all doing great. He's really good at marketing and graphic design and designing things. So he's another valuable asset to our team as far as like designing our new labels. He designed our new labels. We worked on it with him, designed our new website. all these good things that he's coming up with, our graphic designs, our merch coming soon. So it's good to have him as part of the squad.
Absolutely, absolutely. You want to shout out like your Instagram and all that type of stuff and let people know where to find you?
Yeah. So if you guys want to find some of our GodMoss, it's GodMossLA, all one word, .com. That's our website, and our Instagram is at GodMossLA. That's our Instagram handle. So come check us out, man. Get your vitamins, get your nutrients. We got you. It's grade A. It's organic. It's alkaline. It's wild crafted. It comes from the wild, and it's good. You know, it's medicine for the community. You know what I'm saying? So
Let me get one question and we're gonna do the speed round and we're gonna wrap it up,
Oh
man.
yeah, speed round. Can't forget about that, bro.
let's get
All
it.
right. My question is how how has being a fighter motivated you to start a business? And then when you started your business, when things get rough or things get hard, what do you do to motivate yourself?
Man, the first question to answer that, how fighting motivated me. I mean, fighting. I mean, I did MMA for like 7 years, so it's always a grind. And I've always been a person that like always is grinding towards something. So that's what, I kind of place those type of work ethic into having a business, and just kind of like having something to fall back on. And granted, fighting is not really like a thing that I wanted to have as my plan A because, people get hurt, man. And it's like, only a few select make it. So I knew that I had to find something to fall back on. As far as that. And the second question, what was the second question?
What do you do to motivate yourself when things get rough or you get those doubts and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, I listen to a lot of music, man. So a lot of my biggest motivations, a lot of my biggest like people that I look up to in the music game is like Nipsey Hussle and Larry June. Larry June always talking about being positive no matter what goes down, and just staying locked into your hustle and being committed to your hustle. Nipsey always talked about that, you know what I mean, and always keeping that drive. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about daily deposit. Sometimes you'll deposit $100. Sometimes you'll deposit a penny. But consistently depositing something builds the bigger picture. So
Long-term
That was
investing. I
nice.
hear that.
I like
All right,
that.
let's jump into the speed round. Speed round. My first question for you is top two fighters in the world right now. Who you got?
I got Canelo Alvarez and Kamaru Usman.
I knew you was
Mhm.
gonna say Usman. Something told me you was gonna say
Yeah,
Usman
man,
Usman.
is a
he's a savage.
monster.
He's a savage.
Yeah, I got a couple questions over here too. All right, look, who do you think will win this one? Kamar Usman or Israel Adesanya?
Damn,
Yeah.
that's different styles right there.
They're gonna
Um,
clash.
I'd say, bro, I'd say Kamaru Usman. He's a dog, bro.
He's a
I've seen
dog.
him come. I've seen him. I've seen him come back, and the type of fighter he is, he'll grind him, like he'll wrestle him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he'll be
Yeah,
stupid enough to stand with him.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, that boy is a real live beast, man. He
Yeah,
is a real live beast. He like a tiny Tyson or something. Just
yeah. And he's built. He's built to
Yeah,
last
he's
too. So,
perfect shape. He's in perfect shape.
yeah,
so
he gonna come after you for a long time. All right, who
mhm.
you got on this one? Francis Ngannou or Tyson Fury? I think he finna switch leagues or something like that, anyways. But who you think will win that one?
It depends on what we're doing. If we straight boxing, Tyson Fury.
Yeah,
Tyson Fury, you think so?
Yeah, boxers
boxing.
are
Yeah,
man. Boxers, bro. They're different. They're on a different level when it comes to hands. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
like I don't think you could just jump in there like off of MMA and just compete with them unless you're like that chick Serrano, the Serrano girl. I don't know, I forget her name, but I think she has multiple fights. Like she used to fight Muay Thai. She's a very successful boxer. So I mean, that's the only exception that I've seen, but that's rare. You know?
Anderson
That's
Silva, I
true.
think.
Look,
Anderson
Yeah, I
Silva had.
mean, uh, shit, he beat the what's his name, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's a boxer too. That's why
Yeah, he's a real boxer. So
he's a real
I mean, we'll
boxer.
see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, if it's boxing, I got Tyson Fury. If it's MMA or anything with kickboxing, I got it in Geno for sure.
That boy.
You got more for the
Uh,
squad?
I don't got any more boxing ones. If you got boxing or UFC questions, go for it. No,
Nah,
because I'm
we're
about
gonna
to
wrap
go
it
off
up.
the
We're gonna
rails.
wrap it up. We're gonna
Will
wrap it
Smith
up.
and Chris Rock.
You said Will Smith and Chris Rock?
Uh
I got Will Smith on that all day, even though he's a simp, but I got him all day.
huh.
Yeah.
Hey, I seen you on Instagram. You met his son. That was cool.
Yeah, his son. I met his son actually a couple times actually. He's
Oh yeah.
super duper cool, man. Like super cool. Like down to earth like a mug. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Something tells me we're gonna cross paths again. So
I think so too.
you know what I mean?
In the same type of circle, y'all keep
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, we ain't gonna hold you too much longer though, man. Last and final question: what's your go-to thing that you watch on YouTube? When you click on YouTube, what are you clicking in? What's gonna be in your search bar pops up?
I like that. Yeah.
Right now, I would say two things. I watch a lot of sports analysts because I love sports, man. You know what I'm saying? I watch like Stephen A. I watch Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Like I watch them every day.
Sound
And
like
also
me.
I watch this guy. He's a self-improvement specialist. How to Beast, and he just kind of just teaches guys how to like optimize themselves, like from financially, physically, spiritually, how to be good with women, all these things. You know what I mean? So I watch those things.
All right, man. I thought we had a good one, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. We're going to have to get you back for a second one. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
And
know,
see how
bro.
you
Let me
doing a
know. I'm
little bit
sorry I
down the
lagged.
line.
Sorry I
I'm
lagged, man.
a,
I've just been so busy and stuff, but I'm glad I got to, help y'all out with y'all projects and stuff. And I see y'all doing great, and it's good to see y'all, man. It's good. I know it's been some years.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
been a
mean?
minute.
But I'm glad you guys are still up and at it, and I support y'all to the fullest.
good looking, bro.
Absolutely.
Good looking, bro. You're a good man, man. I remember you got
Absolutely.
that job at Foot Locker, and it changed the game for you.
Man, I remember that.
I've been grinding ever since. So.
I remember that.
He was the
start
man. He
wearing
had a brand new pair of shoes every day. That boy was fresh. He was fresh.
Tried to, yeah, boy.
with the Kanye blazer.
Yeah. Oh,
He
yeah,
was
you remember.
on.
Yeah.